But today I want to talk about the most important elements in Zen practice. Hey everybody, it's still early in the morning here. I'm talking quietly because everyone is still sleeping. It's 5:40 a.m. It's Wednesday. Today's the day that I go on a hike. But this hike is a little bit farther than where I usually go. And also, I believe the hike is 8 miles long. I usually don't do that either. But I thought today might be a good day to do that. Yesterday I found out that this video that you're watching is number 250. So I'd figure I've been wanting to go to this place to hike. Let's do it today. I have to go pack up my things here. I need to be back no later than 2, so I gotta leave here about 6 a.m. So if you're interested to see where I end up, come follow me. Andrew Molera State Park. Well, that was a longer drive than I expected. I've been here before, so we're in Big Sur. I made one video here, not in this particular place. Anyways, we made it. Supposedly this is an 8-mile hike, or maybe even longer. So we're here early. I think it's around 8:30 a.m. right now. Let me share you the scenery here. I think we're going this way. Well, that's a very interesting footbridge. Bluff Trail. I believe we go this way.
I'd have to say that that hike almost killed me. I'm not sure if it's because I haven't hiked in a while and I'm out of shape, or that trail was a killer. In any case, I'm happy to be done. I also enjoyed it very much. In my last few videos, I talked about how to practice Zen in everyday life. I talked about meditation and techniques in some videos, but today I want to talk about the most important elements in Zen practice. The great master Hakuin talked about 3 essential elements that are necessary in a Zen practice. But I would take it even a step further. Not only in our Zen practice, it's very important in our own lives. The first element is having great faith. Sometimes when we think about faith, we think about a belief in something outside of ourselves. But actually, this is great faith means having faith in our enlightened nature. We already are enlightened. We just don't believe it. In Buddhism, you might hear about taking refuge in the 3 treasures, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. We can also say having faith in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. In Zen practice, we look at Buddha not just about a person who lived over 2,500 years ago, but Buddha means awakened. Having faith and this awakened state. Having faith in the truth of this moment. If we can perceive the truth in this moment, Buddha has already appeared. When we talk about having faith in the Dharma, so the Dharma could be the Buddhist teaching, but Dharma actually means the teaching in this moment. So if we can see the truth of this moment, then this moment is a teaching. Every moment is always teaching us. Having faith in the Sangha, back when the Buddha was alive, the Sangha was the monastic community who the Buddha practiced with. But in a little bit larger sense, it could be anybody who you practice with. But if you want to take it even wider, Sangha is human beings. Having faith in the Sangha means having faith in human nature. Now that's very difficult for a lot of people. But again, every human being has enlightened nature. So having faith that we are enlightened, but also all human beings are enlightened, is very important. The second element that's very important is great courage. Sometimes it's talked about as great effort or great determination. I like this word courage because it takes a lot of courage to see our mind clearly. That means seeing all of our thoughts that arise, all of our emotions that arise. Seeing things when they're difficult, seeing things when they're easy, having the courage to show up and not push away anything and not to hold anything. I talked about in some previous videos that when thinking and feeling come up, just see them for what they are. Have the courage to look at them. But don't forget your job in the moment. Great effort, great courage means putting our energy into what we are supposed to be doing right now. There may be a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of things happening outside of us. But we're putting our energy into what we're supposed to be doing right now. Sometimes when I get up, I might feel upset, I might feel sad, but I still have a job to do. I get up, then I wake up my kids, then I make breakfast. And knowing that it's okay, whatever state, whatever condition we are in this moment, it's okay. We're putting our energy into what am I supposed to be doing right now in this moment. The last most important element is having great doubt. Sometimes we call a great question. You often hear this in Zen teaching. The great question, meaning what is this? Many of the times we have some idea about what is happening in the moment. we have some idea about the person in front of us. We have some idea about the situation that is arising. All of that is just clouding our view. We create a disconnection, which eventually creates a problem for ourselves and those around us. So every moment we look at every situation with this question, what is this? What's going on right now? We don't know. Don't know mind is very wide, very open, very curious and clear, just responding to what's happening and not responding to what we think, what we believe. We're not responding to our likes and dislikes, our habitual thinking. We're not responding to any of those things. Earlier in my hike, when it was getting difficult, I saw these three elements very clearly. First was the great faith, but not faith as, I know I can do it, I'm going to finish, but faith in being honest and seeing things for what they are, having faith in seeing the truth of this moment. So sometimes I had to stop, take a break, and breathe. One time I was so tired that I actually just sat down and regained my energy so I continue the hike. The next element I saw clearly was the courage. The courage to see what my mind was making. Seeing it for what it was. Not trying to be a samurai and cut through everything, but also not pretend that difficulties were not there. A question appeared many times during this hike. And the question was, can I do this? But I didn't respond with, I can. And I also didn't respond with, I can't. I can and I can't are just opposite sides of the coin. I responded with, don't know. When this question appeared, I looked at it. Is this possible? Don't know. Don't know. Questioning this allowed me to come back to the faith in my true self, the courage to see the truth very clearly. So it doesn't matter if you are a layperson or a monastic, if you practice a lot or practice very little. It doesn't even matter if you practice Zen or what religion you believe in. This is about how to be a human being. Those are my thoughts for the day. Let me know down in the comments what you think about all of this. And also, great faith, great courage, great question. How do these three things appear in your life? I'd be very interested in hearing from you. All right, everyone. As usual, I hope to see you very soon.